Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is December 8th. We are opening the 8th box in our yarn advent. Is it upside down? 88. We are opening box number 8 for December 8th in the Hedgehog Fibers yarn advent calendar. And I have an idea what I want to do with this box. Since yesterday we started a sock, which is like gonna take me a while to get to the point where I need to like pick the next color for that sock. Unless this is like the perfect match for that sock, I think I want to make the December bow by Petite Knit in this video with whatever's in this box. The December bow is, I guess technically it's an ornament according to Ravelry, but I did see a picture of someone wearing it in their hair, which looked super cute. It's sport and lace held together to make DK weight yarn, and then you use needle size 4 and 2.5. But we have sock yarn, so we're gonna do sock yarn, and then I'm gonna try to find some mohair that I have that will look nice with whatever's in here, and we're gonna use smaller needles. So we're going rogue. Like, I haven't made a gauge swatch, I haven't even bought the pattern, but I already know that I'm probably gonna use smaller needles. Well, I don't know, we'll see what I have here with me. But since it's like smaller, a finer like yarn gauge, we're probably gonna have to use smaller needles. I don't know, I'm just anticipating that I'm already gonna have to change a lot of things, but I think it'll be fine because it's just like an object. It doesn't really have to fit anyone. Rambling complete. Basically, that's what I want to make in this video. I want to make the December bow and just like give myself a refresher, like an easy one video project, since we've cast on quite a few things. I saw this and I thought it was so cute, and I was like, yeah, I'll make one of those like for the holidays at some point. So why not just make it with the Hedgehog Fibers advent calendar? I'm like starting to get weird with this yarn, and like I don't want to just make little silly things, but I don't know why, because like I want to make little silly things with other yarn, so I don't know why I'm being weird about this yarn. Like, I have a lot of it, I should just use it all. Let's see what's in the box. Day 8. Ooh, pretty, pretty. So pretty. Purple, kind of like a lilac. Oh, is it coming undone? Ah! It's like lilac and coral. Oh my gosh, watch me shove this back in here. Lilac, corally orange, some like yellow and green tones, some dark kind of brown tones. This is so pretty. This is gonna make a beautiful bow. So now let me see if I have, I'm gonna see if I have some mohair that will work with this. I'm pretty sure I do, because I have quite a few colors of the Rowan mohair that I got from my friend's stash. I basically like took all the mohair because they were getting rid of like their whole stash. So I'm sure I have something that will work with this. My cat is howling at the door, like he wants to leave, like he doesn't want to be my cat anymore. I'm kind of offended. I swear I thought I was a good cat mother, but I guess not. See him trying to leave? Lars! I'm so offended. It's already trying to be wound into a ball, so I'm gonna find a mohair, wind this by hand since I don't have my winder and Swift, and then I'll show you my plan for the bow. The yarn has been wound into a nice little ball. When I was winding this, it was like cut. I must have accidentally cut it while I was cutting the little ties that hold the yarn like together to keep them from being knotted. Yeah, I cut it. It's the first time I've ever done that, and that's definitely like one of the things I think about every single time I cut those little ties off, is like that would be awful if I accidentally cut the yarn. And I did it. But I think it'll be okay because we're probably not going to use this whole ball to make this bow anyway. Actually, we might, because the pattern says it calls for 109 yards, and this is only about 87 yards. And then I was looking through my mohair stash and I found the perfect mohair. Bright yellow. When I found this in the stash, I was like, I need the bright yellow. That is an amazing yellow, and it looks, I think it looks great with this Hedgehog Fibers ball. Isn't it beautiful? It's like a little crazy, but like good crazy. Like we're gonna have such a fun bow. And these aren't Christmas colors, so it's gonna be a seasonless bow. I'm excited. I'll be back later with an update. Can you tell that I have gels on my eyes? Not really. On my camera, you cannot tell at all, but I have like eye gels on. Okay, so I started knitting a little swatch. Sorry, my hair looks funny because it's literally just pushed back so my hair doesn't get stuck to these eye gels. Okay, so I started knitting a little bit of a kind of a swatch. I don't think we're gonna do a whole swatch. I'm feeling a little lazy with this, with the swatch, not with the project. But I didn't have a wide variety of double points here with me, so I used size 4, which is what the pattern recommends, and I just cast it on a couple stitches, and it is measuring smaller than gauge, but I think that's fine. I think I'm just gonna go with it since it's an object. And then I also don't have size 2.5 needles, so I have size 2. So I think we're just gonna use size 2 and see what happens. I know this is not usually recommended to just like do whatever when it comes to knitting and gauge, but I think it will be okay. I'm going to buy the pattern. I haven't bought the pattern yet. I'm gonna buy the pattern and I'm gonna start. I do have to go to work, so I'll probably show it to you later, or I'll definitely show it to you later, but maybe I'll have some progress. But that is what the yarn combination looks like so far. It's very like sunshine, and I like it. I like it a lot. There's so much purple and orange in here, but I think with the yellow, or maybe it was just like the part of the yarn that I was knitting here, it's very orange. There is some purple right here. It's like trying to focus on me. Focus on the yarn. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Maybe just that it's like very orangey and sunshine. It's like sunny D. I like it. Okay, I just woke up, can you tell? I'm going to get started on the December bow, and then I'll show you when I have some progress. Right, I got the pattern. I didn't do a gauge swatch because kind of did one earlier. And I started doing the first like set of instructions, like casting on and increasing until we get to like the point where we stop increasing. And that's when I decided to stop and show you what I was doing. It's really simple so far. This is what I have. This is my beautiful yarn with my yellow mohair, and it's very orange. It's like it's so orange. I guess the other side is a little bit more purple, but I would have thought that it would be more lavender. And I mean, if you look very closely, let's see if it'll focus, you can see there is a lot of lavender, but I guess the orange and the yellow mohair is just like, it's just shining through and it's overpowering the lilac tones. That's okay. I still think it's really pretty. I'm about to start the next section of the pattern, and I think I was working on this for about 30 minutes. It's pretty quick. It's actually very similar to the Sophie shawl and the Sophie scarf, I would imagine, so far. In that it's like a garter stitch as the main stitch pattern, and then it has the I-cord edges. So it's not exactly the same, but it is very similar to the general like stitch pattern of those items. So I'm gonna keep going for a little while. Hopefully I can finish it soon. Also, the pattern calls for circular needles, and I'm really hoping I can just make it work with these double points because I don't have my circular needles here. But I can't imagine that it's gonna get much bigger than like 6 inches, which I believe are how long these needles are. I don't think it's gonna get that big, but yeah, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna keep knitting, and I'll show you when I have a little bit more progress on my beautiful December bow. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with this, because like I like the idea of wearing it in my hair, but like am I actually gonna want to wear it in my hair when it's finished? Like, I don't know, maybe. Well, let me know in the comments what you think I should do with this. I was thinking like it'd be cute to hang it on my doorknob outside my apartment, but then I kept thinking about like in movies and stuff, like comedy movies about like frat boys in college. Like, I don't watch a lot of comedies. I'm more of a horror thriller girl, but I feel like I've seen some comedies that take place in like a frat house maybe, and they like leave things on the doorknobs to show that they're like doing private activities in their room currently. So like I was thinking this would be cute on the doorknob, but then I was like, why is that reminding me of that? Like leaving something on the doorknob, even though it's like, it's not a, I don't know, whatever. I also like the idea of using it as an ornament, or I saw someone putting it on top of their tree, like a tree topper, and I don't have a tree, but maybe I'll get a little tree and I can put this on it. Kind of rambling at this point, so I'll show you later when I have some more progress on my December bow. Once again, it is the end of the day and I did not complete my goal for the video. I had to do other things besides knitting, so I wasn't able to finish. I think you could make this in a day, like if you started and you weren't going to do anything else. Like I think it would probably only take a few hours, but I had some other things I needed to do today, like go to work. But I was able to knit for a little bit longer, so I made some progress. I have to knit this for at least another 10 inches, like just knitting, nothing else. So I think I'm gonna do that for the rest of the evening, and then I'm gonna try to finish it so I can show you the December bow in tomorrow's video. What do you think? I'm sorry the lighting is weird again because the sun is setting and it's raining. I think it looked better in the last clip, but it's still pretty. Yeah, let me know what you think of this yarn combination. The yellow and the pinkish orangish. Damn, the lighting is so bad right now. And let me know about the December bow. What do you think I should do with it? I think hair bow would be really cute, but I would love some other ideas for like when I'm not wearing it in my hair. What else could I do with it? Oh, I wonder if you could make a version of this. Like, I obviously don't know like what it's gonna be like when it's not tied, but that it would be pretty epic to make a version that you can wear around your neck, like a big bow around your neck. It would definitely be like a little bit, it might, you know, it would be like a giant bow tie, but it might be kind of fun. Is that like clown vibes? I do like clowns. That's all I was able to get done, unfortunately, but I'll show you tomorrow in our day 9 video. I'm also gonna work on my sock tonight because I did make a little bit more progress. Last night I'm like halfway through the chart, and wow, the light is really terrible in here, but you can start to see the pattern forming. It's like kind of like little lines of color, like solid, and then little notches of color. And then on the other side, it's like squares. So that's pretty exciting that I'm like starting to see what the pattern is supposed to be looking like, I think. I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm just blindly reading this chart and I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I mean, I kind of do from like the picture in the magazine, but for a minute there, I was like, is this like even correct? Am I even gonna be able to tell like if I'm doing this correctly? But I think it looks like something's happening. So I'm excited. I'm excited to keep knitting this sock too. So I'll see you tomorrow with a finished project hopefully, and another unboxing. Bye!